ज्ञानतिमिरन्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरुन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगण रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगण ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So welcome everybody. Today I thought we will start with one short thing, kind of a short story we will make with 3 words each. So it should be a story, and we will make this story by everybody saying 3 words. Okay, the theme of the story will be IDC. So about IDC, one person will think about first how to start and tell 3 words, then the next person will think what can be said next based on his thought, in this way to create a good meaning. So is it little bit understood?
No, Prabhu, I did not understand.
No. Okay. So it is a 3 word. Everybody will say 3 words. Okay, and like I will start with, and then Siddharth Prabhu will say the next 3 words to continue the meaning of my 3 words. So in this way, we will make it a story, or 2-3 sentences will make like that with all 10-12 words. Okay. So the theme of the story will be IDC. Now I'm saying, although we are, okay, yeah, that's the 3 words I wrote. Then next, Siddharth Prabhu, you can continue something.
So I will say 3 words about
In
IDC,
continuity
which
of the meaning.
in continuation of this thing.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, let me just think.
The story will naturally change because I have thought something, you will think something, next person will think
okay,
something.
okay. Although we are born as human.
Okay. Yes. Next, Nilesh Prabhu.
Prabhuji, I didn't get exactly. Can you please
Like
explain one
I'm
more
telling
time?
that he told 3 words, then Siddharth Prabhu told, means I told 3 words, then Siddharth Prabhu told 3 words. You also say 3 words in continuing to the meaning of this, and mold it towards IDC. Like the theme
Prabhuji,
should be
how?
IDC.
Your 3 words, Prabhu, which 3 words you said?
Although we are.
Although we are.
And then Siddharth Prabhu told born as humans. Now you tell.
I
If
need
not
to write
IDC,
it.
make it ISKCON. Yeah. Just three
Just
words. You
yeah.
think of the sentence and tell.
Yes, understood. Uh, your three word will be although we are right.
Yeah, I
Although
have
we are.
written. You see the screen? In the screen it is there.
No, it is not written, Prabhu, in the chat box.
No, not in the chat. I have written it on the shared screen. On the mobile or laptop, you can see. In the notepad, it's very small font, I think.
I have
We can see. I can see clearly.
It's
Where
there
is
on the
it?
mobile screen.
It is there on the screen.
Just see on the screen.
Zoom screen.
Home screen of your Zoom.
Prabhuji, can I continue?
Okay. Yeah, you continue.
Sadhu Prabhu wants to continue.
Yeah.
Yes, now.
Tell.
Prabhuji,
Tell.
in this metal world, is it okay or it's for one?
Okay, it's okay. Okay. Next. Ashwini Prabhu.
Yes, Prabhuji.
If not ITC, you can make the theme as ISKCON also.
Let me think. Prabhuji.
Just think 3 words and tell it to continue the sentence. There's not much to think actually. Whatever you think, it won't happen. Because I thought something, now Siddharth Prabhu took it some direction,
Okay.
Sahadev Prabhu took it in another direction.
Okay.
So not that your thinking will happen. We just want to see the common meaning which comes out. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji.
Quickly say. Yeah.
But we are no. But we are. But we are.
Okay. Yeah. So now, Hari Om Prabhu. Yeah. Anybody?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. But we are need to follow Guru principle, regulative principle.
We are need to
follow.
Then, that much.
Regulative.
Okay, it's already. ठीक है.
That sentence is not.
We are. Actually, it was are. Na? We are. You have to make it with
we are to follow. We are to follow.
Yeah, that's it.
To follow. Yeah. We are
follow
to follow
regulation.
He's saying regulative. Yeah.
Regulative. Okay. Regulative principles. I'll make
principles.
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying principle.
Okay, that's the input of Praveen Prabhu. Okay. Then Nilesh Prabhu and Hari Om Prabhu, Avanish Prabhu, and who else is there? Nilesh Prabhu's wife.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Prabhuji, I just want to add now my 3 words. Although, like I am just reading the full sentence. Although we are born as a human in this material world, but we are to follow regulative principle by this way. My 3 words is by this way. Is this okay, Prabhu? or I need to add?
Is this no? Is this making any meaning by this way?
No, I am just connecting. No, it is not the sentence. It's just a connected three words I given. By this way, we can progress in spirituality, like something.
Um,
I think it
no,
should
you
be
have to make it.
in a way, or maybe by the instead of by
No,
this
that
way, it
is
should.
not that you are not providing any meaning to it. Already that's there in the meaning.
Okay.
Something else can think of.
Okay, okay.
You have to take it towards ISKCON.
Yeah. You have
Only
to make it.
Understood.
grammatically it should be correct, that sentence, whatever
Ha,
we are speaking.
towards ISKCON.
That will
Yeah, towards
be like
ISKCON.
important for this
Correct. So
in
towards
this way.
ISKCON, you have to mold it. Nilesh Prabhu has a what stick now, talking
Yeah,
stick.
yeah. We are to follow regulatory principle and uh, do regular sadhana for chanting and
That's all. That is it. It's all right. 4 words. And do regular sadhana. So I don't think any more inputs we are going to get. That's it, right?
means again after this word we can connect that by this following we will progress by mercy of
No,
Srila Prabhupada. We can
that you should have
progress.
done. Rather than giving and do regular sadhana, you should make it by mercy of or like that.
Yes, yes. So regulative principles and by mercy of Guru and Vaishnavas, we can progress in Krishna consciousness.
There are so many words. Okay, just in short, by mercy of Prabhupada, I'm writing.
Mercy of,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, that's it. So this is,
Is it?
I don't think
Oh,
any more inputs will get. Okay, so this is the story. We all have made it together. Although we are born as humans in this material world, but uh, we are too, or we are able to follow the regulative principles by mercy of Prabhupada. Wonderful. Here one able has to be added. Okay, so this is our
Oh,
story
no,
for the day.
able should not be there. Able will change everything. It should be two.
It is correct. You are saying.
Able.
Okay.
If you add able, it changes everything, and it is grammatically also not very nice. Like in terms of meaning, we are to follow
Okay.
is a good to grammar. Able to follow
Okay.
is a
Okay.
bad, is not proper.
Okay. Then all right. Then it is already all right. Okay.
Yeah.
So thank you all. So by mercy of Prabhupada, now we should follow these regulative principles because we are born as humans. This is the story today. Okay. Thank you. So now we'll go to the course. We had read 3 chapters. Could somebody read this lesson 3 things? No, lesson. The additional quotes somebody read from lesson 4.
Yes.
yes, Prabhu.
I read, Prabhu.
I read.
Okay, and Ashwini Prabhu? Shade Prabhu?
No problem.
Okay, then you can go through because there are very important points which we discussed. Those points are there from the references of Lilamrit or letters or discussions of Prabhupada. So let's move on now. And today we have another important unit to be covered. The most important part of this course is like we all are here because we want to progress, we want to select our spiritual master if not yet, and then we are also about to take initiation. So this is what this unit is all about. Basically, when Anuttam Prabhu actually proposed this IDC course for the initiation candidates, because we are new, we are supposed generally new who are yet to be initiated. Everybody is otherwise new. Initiation means the beginning. So Anuttam Prabhu proposed this only for the new candidates, but Jolnas Bhakti Chaur Maharaj said that no, why the course should be only, why should only be there courses for the disciples? There should also be courses for the gurus, because everybody needs to learn. So in this way, we can understand that everybody should have a learning enthusiasm, or should have this mood to learn, be a disciple or guru or whatever position we may be. After all, we discussed last time that the primary qualification of the guru is that he is himself a disciple. So now we will go to the next topic of Guru Padasraya, or to take shelter at the lotus feet of the Guru. Now, before Guru Padasraya, we should discuss about Prabhupadasraya. At one point, in the third chapter, we discussed in the Founder Acharya chapter that everybody should take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Or Siddharth Prabhu and other devotees are told that one point, to keep Srila Prabhupada's position as Founder Acharya secured, we all need to introduce all the devotees to Prabhupada well before, or once they come to ISKCON, they must be introduced to Srila Prabhupada. So now, what are the guidelines for Prabhupada Asraya is given here. List some specific ways we can develop deep, authentic devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada from the beginning of our spiritual life. So when we introduce to Srila Prabhupada, how do we introduce the devotees? What can be the ways we can introduce them, that their relationship with Srila Prabhupada becomes more deep and they start to love him, they start to understand his relation with Prabhupada? What can be the possible ways? Just we can say, and you can note down at the same time. What can be done? How to
Hare
introduce?
Krishna.
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Pranam Prabhuji. So I can think of two ways.
Okay.
First is we should glorify Srila Prabhupada for all the things he has done for us very nicely, so that new devotees get attracted to get connected to Srila Prabhupada. And the second is we should always encourage, we should ourselves also do it, and we should encourage new devotees or other devotees to read and hear Srila Prabhupada's lectures and books. By that, they will develop a authentic, deep devotional relationship with Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, by reading or inspiring them to read Srila Prabhupada books. And the first one you said is, what
For
did you
to
note?
glorify Srila Prabhupada for all the things he has done for
To
us.
glorify, yeah, to appreciate and glorify him for whatever he has done for us. Okay. So one point is to glorify, second is by reading and inspiring to read his books. Any other point one can think of? How we can make devotees' relationship with Prabhupada more deeper?
Hare
So
Krishna,
many
Prabhu.
ways can. Yeah. Yes.
Prabhuji, we can like there is a way with like how we can glorify the Srila Prabhupada and his teaching, how he is guiding all the devotees, how what is the process, how he explaining the neophyte devotee how to progress in Krishna consciousness. Like a baby, how we can spoon feeding to the baby and we can grow that baby to the level we can be a self-reliance, or that way Prabhupada is molding like molding a person to a devotee, to how to love the God, how he can love the God that way. So the preaching and Prabhupada's the message which we can share with the other one, how to deal with the situation and how to in which situation how we can use our the best senses to the to serve the Lord.
To educate
Edu-
people with what Srila Prabhupada has taught,
Saubhadra.
right?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. Okay. And hmm, any more points anybody can think of?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Uh, yes.
Prabhuji,
Uh,
I can relate it to my personal experience, how I have a faith in Srila Prabhupada. I have established a faith in Srila Prabhupada, that the journey of west of Srila Prabhupada when he went to America, that journey inspired me a lot. So if you want to, if somebody wants to develop a deep relationship with Prabhupada, he must know the life journey of Srila Prabhupada as a Vaishnav,
okay.
as a devotee of
Yeah.
Krishna, how he faced all the problems and Krishna helped him throughout his life. It's a root,
Yes.
Prabhuji, I think.
That's
How
very good
so?
point also. By telling about the Prabhupada's pastimes and how he achieved this and how he could attain this, how by talking about his pastimes and his life from his Ilamrit and other books. Okay, that's also very good point. Also, we can educate people
Roji,
through the Srini Prabhu. Yeah.
yes, Roji, we can ask new devotees to they can see that Abhacharan series, that will be more lucid, in lucid way they
Okay.
can attach themselves to Srila Prabhupada.
Yes, that's also another very good point. Yeah, because people want to look videos so much, they don't want to read. So in this way, they can get a taste to read also after watching Abhay Charan. Yes, that's also very good. Also through internet and sending clips and flyers, or in the first point what Siddharth Prabhu told, to by glorifying Srila Prabhupada, it includes almost all the points. Whatever is not told also, that will be in that point. So also through the devotees, by seeing our own examples, their faith on Prabhupada will increase. So these are a few points which we can think of. Then we will read this section. Yes. Ashwini Prabhu, read this.
Prabhupada has a unique relationship with every ISKCON devotee. As founder and international society for the
Voice is very low. It's
preeminent.
actually okay.
Now it is coming closer.
Yeah, not is that correct.
Is clear now?
ठीक है.
The voice is clear?
No, fine. Maybe you have to go a little near the window or something. Okay. So this point we already had read, but it is placed again because it's of primary importance. When we all have to take shelter at the lotus feet of Prabhupada, that means we all should have a relationship with him. So here it said that as founder Acharya of our society, he is the preeminent teacher and ultimate authority. So because he's our teacher, we should have a unique relationship with him. Yeah.
Sorry, the internet connection was weak. That's why.
No, still it is bad actually. Let's see, because now also I can't hear properly.
Now, Rosie, it is clear.
Yeah, better, little better. ठीक.
Yes, Guruji.
Yeah, you wanted to.
Congratulatory cruise.
uh, so then read the second passage. Instruct
As
new
the founder,
members.
yeah. Okay, Guruji.
This one.
Instruct new members. Instruct new members to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. ISKCON devotees shall instruct new members to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada and to receive guidance, training, and assistance from those who are instructing them in Krishna consciousness. ISKCON members shall choose when and from whom they wish to request initiation. They must focus their attention on Srila Prabhupada as the founder Acharya and as their preeminent Shiksha Guru. ISKCON Law 7.2.1 First Harinam Initiation.
Okay. So this is another important ISKCON law which you can see here. So every new member should take shelter of Srila Prabhupada, and he should receive the guidance from those who are connected to him. And here it is also mentioned that how ISKCON members, all of us, shall choose our own spiritual masters from whom we want to take initiation. Uh, and we also must focus that Srila Prabhupada is also our Shiksha Guru, preeminent Shiksha Guru. There is a book written by the GBC. 5-6 years back it was launched. That book is Founder Acharya. Some devotees might have read it. Siddhartha must have read it. That book you can see, and if you want to get that book, I'll see. I have the soft copy. I'll give you. And in that book, this point is more elaborately discussed by Rabindra Sarup Prabhu, who has compiled the book. He is one of the disciples of Srila Prabhupada, and they have elaborated on this point how Srila Prabhupada is the preeminent Shiksha Guru of every devotee, and how he is also the founder Acharya of ISKCON. So that point is very elaborately discussed. We are also translating that book in Odia right now. We'll launch it in Odia also as soft copy. So after this point, Siddharth Prabhu, can you please read and discuss?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Chant at least the first of Srila Prabhupada's Pranam mantras. After chanting the Pranam mantra of their Diksha Guru, all grand disciples and future generations should chant at least the first of Srila Prabhupada's Pranam mantras while offering obeisances as a means of respecting the founder Acharya. ISKCON Law 7.2.1 First Harinam Initiation.
Okay. So Siddharth Prabhu, if all the above points, any point you want to add in this Prabhupada Ashraya?
All of them are very clear. Only point which I want to highlight is the second law, like which Ashwini Prabhu read. There, this ISKCON members shall choose when and from whom they wish to request initiation. This particular point, I think in later paragraphs also this is clearly explained that every member has a freedom to choose who will be their guru. They should not
Yes.
be influenced by anybody else. That everybody should
Yeah.
understand.
It will be more clear subsequently also. But whatever be the case, our shelter at Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet is for sure. It's necessary also. Okay, and this point is for the devotees who receive initiation. They must chant the pranami mantra of Srila Prabhupada after offering obeisances even to their Diksha Guru. Okay. So Diksha, Siksha Guru Padasraya and Prabhupadasraya. They are two different things. But the Padasraya term is common. So at the moment, what can you think of is the relationship between these two, Diksha Padasraya and Prabhupadasraya. Diksha Guru Padasraya and Prabhupadasraya. What's the relation? What does it come into your mind when Diksha Guru Padasraya and Prabhupadasraya is written? Are they same or something different? Yes, Asinu.
Hare Krishna.
Huh.
Yes, Roji. It is different and at the same time same also. Different in a way like uh, first I will go for similarity. Like if we are taking ashraya of this, whatever we have, whomever we have chosen as a guru, that is called Guru Padasraya, Shiksha Guru Padasraya, Diksha or Shiksha Guru Padasraya. So he is directly related to Prabhupada. So ultimately we are taking shelter of Prabhupada only. So this is the similarity. By taking the Diksha or Siksha Guru Padasraya, we are ultimately taking shelter of Prabhupada. And
Okay.
this the difference is like we have to tell only relationship only, right?
Means not the
Difference.
difference, kind
We
of means also why Prabhupadasraya? If that is the same, if Diksha Guru, Siksha Guru Padasraya is same,
Roji, so
then what is the need of
yes, Roji. So
Prabhupadasraya?
yeah, it is same. So ultimately, whatever we are getting, it is from like by the effort of Prabhupada only. So ultimately, we have to. He is the highest authority. Like he is the ultimate uh, thing for us. Like whenever there is some dispute or something kind of this, then Prabhupada is the ultimate authority.
Okay. Also because we are all
Yes.
connected to Prabhupada through his books, through his con, through the devotees. Everybody we know is due to Srila Prabhupada. So it is also our duty to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada. Siddharth Prabhu, any other comment you want to give here? Yeah.
Hare Krishna. So,
Yeah.
yeah, the relationship between Diksha Guru Padashraya and Prabhupada Padashraya, I can think of is by Prabhupada's mercy and your blessings. First comes Srila Prabhupada Padashraya, because without Srila Prabhupada Padashraya, no question of Guru Padashraya.
Good
Because
second.
okay, so that is the first thing we have to do, because without that we cannot even go to Guru Padashraya.
Yeah.
Second is, if we take shelter of Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet, that will be a very strong base for us to take Guru Padashraya. Because as if we want to build a big building, the base should be very strong. The pillars should be very strong, and on the base of Srila Prabhupada Ashray, we can, if we take Guru Ashray or Guru Charan Ashray, then our bhakti will be on a stronger ground, and the basis
Yes.
of cooperation and uh, mm, understanding and working together will be done in a very nice way to preach this mission of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and we
Yes.
can
It
grow
can.
together.
Yes. One more thing I got reminded now. Thank you, Siddharth Prabhu, for sharing. Yeah. Why Prabhupada Asra is the primary and first it has to be done is because you see, when we see any devotee, like today, maybe some devotee is guiding you, he's your Siksha Guru, or somebody will be your Diksha Guru. But the thing is that the devotee who is guiding us may leave to practice devotion. So in that case, whose shelter we are. Mm. So if we are at the shelter of Srila Prabhupada, then we will be safe in our Krishna consciousness. And also because we first knew, first we are introduced to Srila Prabhupada, it is because if we are not introduced to Srila Prabhupada, we have any relation only with that devotee. Then if that devotee leaves, we have no one. Then what will happen to us? That's why Srila Prabhupada has created this institution of ISKCON, through which we can all stay connected to him, and in that way our Krishna consciousness will be safe, even if our Siksha Guru or Diksha Guru, mm, if they leave the mission, then we don't have to fear about it. Is it a little clear, Siddharth Prabhu? Is it okay if we add
Yeah,
this?
yeah, this is very nice. Thank you very much. Very nicely said.
Hare Krishna
Okay,
Prabhuji.
thank you. Yes, sir. Yeah,
Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Prabhuji, there is
yeah.
a thing in my mind.
Huh. Let's say.
Nature.
Hmm.
Prabhuji, like we all are the citizens of India. There is no system of we are the citizen of Odisha, or someone is the citizen of West Bengal. There is no certain citizen. There is only one identity, that is we all are Indian. But after that, we have to also follow rules of state governments. It is equally important to follow the rules and regulation laws of government of India, along with follows the rules of every state government. Because skipping any laws will we might be get in any problem. So many type of problems. So it's important for us, for like this, a devotee must take shelter of his Diksha or Siksha Guru, like the state government or regional government, who is the direct head of us. And it is also important to take the Padashraya of Srila Prabhupada, who is like our fountain head of our society. Hare
Huh.
Krishna Prabhuji. Is this fine,
Yes,
Prabhuji?
thank you. Yeah, it's fine. And we already discussed about it, that taking shelter of our guru also does not mean that mm, actually that is prime important. Siddharth Prabhu shared one incident, if you remember, a devotee, he was asked by his Diksha Guru to leave the temple and go. Then what did we understand, that the Siksha Guru, wherever we are taking guidance from, wherever we got connected, we need to serve there only. We don't need to leave that place. So, Siddharth, what was this example you gave now? That
Mm-hmm.
question which a devotee asked.
Yeah, yeah. To
So,
His Holiness Bhaktacharu Maharaj, I think. Yeah, Bhaktacharu
huh.
Maharaj. Yeah.
And also we also discussed last time some appropriate means and inappropriate means of dealing with
Dealing with this
local
problem.
authorities, or your Siksha Guru and Diksha Guru. Mm. So obviously the state government's rule have to be followed when we are in the state. That is more important rather, because if you have to go out of the state also, you have to take the permission from the state government, and then by taking their order only you can go out of the state. So that's why that is even important, more important. That's why it's also said that upon a disciple, the more, if a disciple is serving uh, by staying connected to a temple, that disciple has more authority of the local temple president than his own Diksha Guru. And so according to ISKCON law, it is said. Mm. The Guru cannot directly call him, or he cannot directly go to somewhere if his Guru calls. He has more right from the temple president. The temple president can question the Diksha Guru, or he can question that why you are leaving. He can question because he has more authority.
Mm.
Okay.
I just want
So
to add one small thing what
yes.
Sardar Prabhu said. I liked Sardar
Uh,
Prabhu's example very much. As he mentioned, because I know he's a student of political science, so he's very aware of all these things. So
uh,
you can see that all the problems we see in India, it is all because of our groupism. Like Bengalis will not like Odias, Odias will not like Marathis, Marathis will not like Punjabis, South Indians will not read Hindi, North Indians will make fun of South Indians. So because we all think we are small communities, and we don't like each other. But if the center is India, if our center is Bharatvarsh, then these fights will never happen, because we will like will not look deep into everybody's like language, color, and all the other differences. We will rather see the common things, that we are all Indians, we are part of Bharatvarsha. Then there will be less fights. So which is very apt with ISKCON also. If we all think that I am Jayapataka Maharaj's disciple, I am Bhaktichar Maharaj's disciples, and there can be fight. But if we think we are all Srila Prabhupada's Siksha disciples, we are all connected to Srila Prabhupada, then there will be no fight. There will be like, if there is a chance of fight also, we'll compromise with each other, thinking that we should not do like this, because we are all ultimately Hare Krishnas. So that is a very nice point. This point is very good. Thank you very much,
Yeah.
Sahadev Prabhu.
Thank you, Sadev Prabhu. Uh, it's also not just with the guru, also the place. Maybe I say, oh, I am a devotee connected to ISKCON Kolkata. You'll say, but I am connected to ISKCON Bombay. Do you know Bombay is such a big temple? So even that also includes here. Okay. So all of us are a part of ISKCON. That is what we should understand. So then we understood that all both Prabhupada Asraya and Diksha Guru and Siksha Guru Asraya are important. Okay, so this point. So sometimes we may think that the devotee who is guiding us, who is our Siksha Guru, he is speaking against the Diksha Guru. So this is what Prabhupada is saying. No, sometimes a Diksha Guru is not present always. Therefore, one can take learning instruction from an advanced devotee. That is called Siksha Guru. Shiksha Guru does not mean he is speaking something against the teachings of Diksha Guru. Siksha Guru presents. Then if he presents like that against the teachings of Diksha Guru, he is not Siksha Guru. He is a rascal. Bhagavad Gita lecture of 17.1 Honolulu. So Prabhupada says that a Siksha Guru is someone who will guide you on behalf of Diksha Guru, and he will give the same instruction. Okay. So here Prabhupada says that because we don't get Diksha Guru's personal association so much, we can take instructions and learning from another advanced devotee who is a Siksha Guru, who is our Siksha Guru. So Prabhupada also emphasizes that we all should have also a Siksha Guru, not just Diksha Guru. At least one Siksha. Okay. Yeah, this point, Praveen Prabhu, you can read this.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Danda Pranam.
Huh.
A devotee is delivered through a combination of various manifestations of his mercy. As such, a devotee is ultimately delivered by Sri Krishna, acting through a combination of various manifestations of his mercy. These include, but are not limited to, the Chaitya Guru, Srila Prabhupada, the Guru Parampara, once Diksha Guru, other Siksha Guru, the holy name, Shastra, and the 9 processes of devotional service. Hare Krishna.
So a devotee is, when a devotee is going to get delivered, then it is not that only Krishna's mercy is there, everybody's mercy is there within. So when we tell it is Krishna's mercy, it also means that it is our Guru's mercy, it's Srila Prabhupada's mercy, the Parampara's mercy, everything. So now, are we clear how we need to take shelter of Srila Prabhupada even before our Guru, and what's the importance of Prabhupada and Diksha Guru or Siksha Guru Padasra? Is it important? Is it clear now?
Yeah, for me it is clear. I want to know other
You
devotees.
so already knew everything.
Jai Jagannath.
Okay.
Anybody else, if
I
they
think
have any question, they can ask later maybe, or I don't know. If
okay.
you are, if you can answer, you can answer. Amriteshu, it is your choice. Sorry.
If they are asking now, it's all right, but otherwise later. ठीक है. So I believe everybody understood that. Now we will go to the next part, that is selecting a guru. Especially we are talking about Diksha Guru. So here we will read about what is a bona fide guru's qualification and how to select. So this box we already filled earlier. What are we looking for in a guru? What especially what Srila Prabhupada has told, we already know that he must be pure devotee, he must be an erudite who is expert in the presentation of the conclusion of all shastras, and who is also practicing, and who is himself practicing and also instructing. So these are what are the qualities of a guru. Now this point is very personal. What are we looking for in our guru? In our guru, what are we looking for? Like there may be some personal things. Like I may say, I am looking for that. It can be personal. We can say that maybe he is visiting the temple regularly. We can say one point maybe like this, or also we can say that I maybe I'm feeling from my heart to surrender unto him when I hear from him. When I hear from him, it's like I think that I should surrender to. I'm getting highly inspired by seeing him, by listening to him. So these kind of points we can mention here. Please take 2 minutes and fill this. It can be personal also. Okay, very good point, Aswini. Avanis Prabhu wrote. Yes. Anybody wrote
Hare
any
Krishna.
point? Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranam. So apart from the points which we have written earlier in the beginning of the IDC, which you have discussed just now, the personal things I have written for myself is my guru should be a devotee who can break the high walls of my false ego. Second is make me humble and tolerant. So anyone who can
Okay.
do this, I want to serve
Yeah.
him.
Yeah. Very good point. Also, it can be written like this: that a devotee who can lift me up in my spiritual life, whom I can surrender and he can lift me up.
Yes, thank you very
Okay.
much.
Okay. Thank you. So, any other point anybody can think of? Nilesh Prabhu has written. Avanis Prabhu writes that the person who tolerates the mind urges and who tolerates the urge to speak, yes, he can be your guru. So, but in ISKCON, everybody will be like that. So, are you looking like if three devotees have this quality, how do you do that? How do you choose who will be your spiritual master? Everybody, like let's say
Hare Krishna.
three sannyasis, they come to that place, and all three of them are having this quality. So how will you understand that I will approach this guru, but not means I'll approach amongst these three, I'll approach this Guru Maharaj. How will you think more? Nilesh Prabhu writes, Guru should be most humble, who can be mold me and make me pure in devotion. Okay. Guru, you are looking for humility in your Guru Maharaj, and also you are looking for who can make you pure in devotion. Okay. Or we can say who is
So
I'm looking for who can give me care and protection, who can give me spiritual education. I'm looking for that. Okay, fine. Yes, Aswini bro,
yes,
your voice is not
Hare
clear.
Krishna.
Please go near the window. Uh,
Hare Krishna.
yeah.
Now it is clear, Roji.
Yeah.
So uh, my guru should be Roji. He should be compassionate enough to make my mistake, correct me whenever I'm wrong. I'm going in bad direction. So he should be compassionate to change me or make me whatever is needed in the spiritual life.
Okay. So who can correct you? You are looking for uh, in your spiritual master who can correct you when you commit mistakes.
Yes,
Okay.
Roji.
Hmm. So somebody is looking from the guidance point of view, somebody is looking from the surrendering point of view, somebody is looking from the educational point of view. All are correct. Means this is very personal. This not has to do anything from Shastra. Because the qualities of Guru is there in the second box below it, which we already know. Then Prabhin Prabhu writes, bona fide Guru should reach Krishna Bhakti. Yes. Hmm. We are not discussing in this direction because in ISKCON, every devotee who is acting as Guru is already bona fide. Because GBC has authorized him as Guru, that's why he is Guru. So there is no doubt about it that he is bona fide or not. He will be definitely bona fide.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, sir.
Roji, can I say?
Yeah.
Prabhuji, as you all know, I'm a person with lots of questions and doubts. So I'm looking for a guru. After seeing whom, all my questions automatically get vanished. I mean, he must be beyond the imagination of my knowledge, like that, like Srila
Very good
Prabhupada.
point. Yes, it is very good point. By seeing whom, your questions won't be there. You'll get clarified of everything. Yes, that's also a very good point. Yes, like by seeing him, you are becoming fully satisfied. Okay, so more or less, there will be some kind of points like this. The guru does not manufacture a new process to instruct the disciple. Yes, Pravin, whatever you are saying, actually, these are the qualities of the guru. Qualities of a bona fide guru, which is there below this box, if you see. But we are looking for something in a guru, because obviously we are looking for a Guru Maharaj from within ISKCON. So he will be authorized by the GBC. That means he is already having all these qualities. In the book, in this booklet, towards the end, you will find a page where it is said the qualifications, mandatory qualifications of a Diksha Guru. It's there in the page 69, if you see. Okay. Here it is. So all these things will already be there here. Whatever Nilesh Prabin Prabhu is saying, these qualities will already be here. But apart from this, what are we looking in personal? Like somebody may say that one point I told, like he must be visiting our temple quite often. That may be one point. Another point is like Sahadev Prabhu told, by seeing whom all my doubts get clarified. Or like Siddharth Prabhu told, by getting whose association, my false ego gets broken. So these are a few points. Another, somebody may say that whose by whose associate, or you can say also maybe like some devotees, they have a thing that I want somebody who can speak Odia, or you can say I want somebody as my guru who is speaking English or Hindi, at least so that I can understand him. What his instructions are, I can understand. That may be a personal point. Okay, not necessarily that we have to have such uh, desires, but it may be there. Okay, so let's move on. 30. So we'll move to the next box. We already have read the qualifications. Now we'll go this point already. Who told? Nilesh Prabin Prabhu told, right? So these are the qualities, qualifications.
Avnish Prabhu.
Avnish Prabhu told. Okay. So Avnish Prabhu told this very good point. What are the qualifications of a bona fide guru? This is there from the Upadesamrita. Avnish Prabhu, you only read it.
I think his mic doesn't work.
Oh, but it's there. It's showing.
uh,
Oh,
I'm not sure because Ashwini Prabhu
okay,
said
fine.
that I think
Achha, achha.
Avnish Prabhu and Hariam Prabhu is very strictly following these instructions.
What?
Vacho
Oh, this.
Begam.
Achha, they are taught that they should not speak, but they should know that they can speak about Krishna.
They can speak Prabhuji if they want.
Okay. ठीक है. It's all right. They are swatantra. Now, so this point everybody knows. I'm going to the next point. I don't know how this mouse works. Okay, this point we'll read the two qualifications. Nilesh Prabhu, you want to read this?
Yes, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam.
Okay.
Two qualification. Tad vijnanarthanam sa gurum iva bhi gachet samit paniha srotriyam brahmanishtham. To understand these things properly, one must humbly approach with firewood in hand. A spiritual master who is learned in the Vedas and firmly developed to the absolute truth. Mundaka Upanishad 1.2.12.
Hmm.
A bona fide
Next paragraph. Yeah.
yes, yeah. A bona fide guru does not impart some self-styled concocted knowledge. His knowledge is standard and received from the parampara system. He is always firmly fixed in the service of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Brahmanistam. These are his two qualities. He must have heard the Vedic knowledge through the disciple succession and disciplic succession, and he must be established in service to the Supreme Lord. He does not have to be a very learned scholar, but he must have heard from the proper authority. Teaching of Lord Kapila, verse 4, approaching a bona fide guru. Hare Krishna.
Okay. Yes. So here the this sloka from Mundaka Upanishad is saying Tat Vijnanatham Sabbu Guru Meva Vigachat. Prabhupada says this very quite often, and he says that how one must approach the guru in order to mm, uh, first in humble approach. One must humbly approach him, and like it is said, firewood in hand. That means uh, something which is required for the service of guru. We must carry that also. And a spiritual master who is learned in the Vedas and firmly devoted to the truth. At this point, Prabhupada already told that he must be a pure devotee and he must be learned in all the Vedic literatures. And how a bona fide guru, he is not giving something of his own. Before one paragraph we did not read. If somebody has read him, they must have read that Prabhupada says that actually a guru is like, or an authority is like uh, a postman. When a postman delivers a letter, he does not change what is there in the letter. Whatever is there, if the letter says I love you, then the same I love you only is passed to the recipient. He does not mean that he will change the message and he will give the letter. No. So similarly, the guru is just like a postman. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says, I think, or Prabhupada. So that a guru always speaks from the scriptures as it is. So this is one important quality, and his two qualifications is that he that means he is passing on the knowledge what he has received. The same letter is not written by him. He is passing whatever he has received. So that is, he has received from the authority, from the disciplic succession. Now he is passing it on ahead. And another is he also must be fixed up in his service. Okay, he must be himself in the parampara, and he must be also passing on the message in the disciplic succession. Okay, so the next box is what are some inappropriate reasons in which we may select our guru? Some inappropriate reasons. What could be some inappropriate reasons?
Hare
Like
Krishna,
one
Prabhuji.
reason can, yeah, tell.
Prabhuji, is inappropriate means which is not according to the Shastra. Is it the meaning?
No.
Inappropriate.
Inappropriate means wrong methods of selecting your guru.
Okay. Okay. So means it's maybe some
Wrong
guru
method.
is not in the parampara, not
No,
the
that is not wrong method. That is allowed. No, I mean that is
Prabhuji, something
inappropriate.
collecting popularity.
Huh? Huh?
Inappropriate in terms of the disciple. Like if a disciple is choosing a guru for the wrong reasons, it is not about the
Huh.
quality of guru. It is about a disciple is selecting a guru for wrong reason. So I will give
Yeah.
you some
Maybe.
examples so that
Yeah.
maybe
Give
they
some
can think of
example.
other
Huh.
examples. Yeah, like
Yes.
I have heard from Atul Krishna Prabhu, His Grace Atul Krishna Prabhu. He was giving IDC class.
Mm.
So I have heard that he said that sometimes ISKCON devotees, they try to select their guru, because one of the example he has given, that my Guru Maharaj has beautiful female devotees, so I should also take initiation from this guru. So this is an inappropriate reason for seeking a
understood.
guru. Or
Understood.
sometimes a devotee may think that my Guru Maharaj is the richest. He has gold membership in Emirates Airlines. He has platinum credit card from MX. And he carries a iPhone mobile. So he is the richest. So I should get connected to him. So these are the inappropriate reasons of selecting a guru. This is just two examples. There can be many.
Huh. Many.
I
Yeah.
hope everybody
Understood.
understood. And
Understood. So
now you can give your reason.
Guruji,
Huh.
can in this example, can we say that now I can relate that see my guru is have more than 50,000 devotees, so you also become the
Yeah. This
devotee
can also
because
be.
he's
Huh. Huh. Correct.
Yes,
Correct.
very
This is
good.
also one
Very
good
good.
reason.
right. So this is can relate
Very
in
good.
this inappropriate.
Huh. Yeah.
Very
Oh,
good.
This is
oh,
also
understood.
correct.
Understood. Understood. So thank you, Prabhu. Thank you. Sorry, Prabhu, for interrupting.
Okay.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
And what more anybody can think of?
Prabhuji, I have an example and a question.
Huh.
The example is that if somebody think that my guru have a good connection in foreign countries, I can visit foreign country
Huh.
along with his
Yeah.
say,
Very good point.
inappropriate example. But question is that
Hmm.
Prabhuji, if somebody think that good is my guru is a very good preacher, I enjoy his preaching, so is it appropriate or it is inappropriate?
Mm. Mm. If he's a good preacher, you are getting inspired from him, then what's wrong? It's a good thing. But you should not influence others that because he is a good preacher, so I am also I'm taking initiation from him. You also should go and should tell everybody that they also must take initiation from him. So that's not correct. Siddharth, what do you say? Yeah.
Yes, yes. What you said is 100% correct. What you said, I appreciate. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Okay. And some may say that like I'll select my guru who is from my home, from my village. Suppose there are three gurus, without seeing who is speaking what and are you able to surrender unto him or not, you tell that I will just take initiation from somebody who is nearby my village. I will measure the distance. Let's say my village is at Bhubaneswar, and whose one guru is from Cuttack, one guru is from Kolkata, one guru is from Bombay. So because Cuttack is very near and he's nearby my hometown, so I must take initiation from him. That's a wrong method, isn't it?
Yes, it is also wrong.
Yes, Prabhu.
And
Understood.
I remember one example which is very prominent. And
Huh.
actually, in the beginning of my spiritual life, also, I made some comment like that. And my Shiksha Guru, His Grace Emaguri Prabhu, gave me good beating. And I realized that it is wrong. But it is still prominent in lots of devotees. But it is Hemagiri Prabhu's causeless mercy that I understood it in the beginning of my spiritual life. That sometimes devotees, especially Indian devotees, they say we should only accept Indian gurus who are born in India. So this is a very bad and wrong reason for selecting a guru,
Yeah.
and that we should not take initiation from foreign gurus. This is very prominent in ISKCON. Maybe it has reduced, but still this idea is there. It is a very wrong, offensive reason to select a guru. That only Indian gurus are the best, and foreign gurus are not very good. So this should not be there. This is a very inappropriate reason. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, correct. Very good point also. So these are all petty things which we see from the external material bodily point of view. These are all wrong methods. Mm. After all, we are first taught when we come to ISKCON that we are not these bodies. So how can we make distinctions on the basis of the bodily qualifications? Okay. So there can be many points. Like one point who said that one of you said, maybe Nilesh Prabhu said, uh, related to that, my guru walks like a royal tiger, and when he walks, all others seems to be fallen at his feet. Even other gurus, they seem uh, like mouse in front of him. So this kind of comparison is also not good for selecting a Guru Maharaj. First, one thing that we must have in our mind that when I am selecting a Guru Maharaj, it doesn't mean that only my Guru Maharaj is the existing Guru in ISKCON. There are 10 Gurus or 10, 20, whatever number of Gurus, they are already there in ISKCON. But my Guru Maharaj is one of them. I am just selecting one of them. That does not mean that I am rejecting others. We can have, it's like, I can have one Diksha Guru. That does not mean I cannot have others as my Shiksha Guru. And we are only taking initiation on the basis of whom can we surrender. Because one lecture I heard of His Holiness Bhakti Chaur Maharaj, very old lecture, I got a very good point there. Maharaj told that actually the point of initiation is that out of so many devotees, whom are you able to surrender at first? Because in the beginning, we don't want to surrender to anyone. At least to one person whom you can surrender. He is your guru. One person. There must be some person. One person whom you are ready to surrender your life. So that person is your Diksha Guru. That is, and this surrendering process will start from Diksha Guru, and then it expands to the Shiksha Guru, and then other devotees, other senior devotees, and then to every Vaishnava. So that is how our Krishna consciousness, our advancement happens. And, we should not think that only my Guru Maharaj is somebody whom whom I should surrender. No, that's not the right understanding. Okay. So then we will move to the next page. Steps for selecting our Guru. As per the ISKCON law, one must be in the 1 year preparatory period. Like he must follow the 4 regulatory principles, chant 16 rounds minimum every day, and also attend the morning program at home. How many of you are attending some? It's like minimal morning program also. Hmm? Okay, if not, at least try now and start it. Is it audible?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Hmm. So who is ready to attend morning program now at your home? Because in ISKCON, all of us.
Through
Yes.
I can attend to it.
Hmm. Yes, Ashwini Prabhu. uh,
uh,
uh.
the the live sessions which are there on internet are doing by
No, it's
ourselves.
not about live session. You can attend live also, but it's told like about, suppose you are a family person, you are working or you are studying, so you can attend the morning program in sort like a short Mangalarti or Guru Puja, and chanting your rounds and hearing or reading something in the morning. Like, let's say you wake up at 4:30, from 5 to 5:15 Mangalarti, and then from 5:15 to 6:45 you're chanting, and from 6:45 to 7 you're reading or hearing, in minimum, like this kind of, in short. Or for somebody it may be like chanting from the beginning was 2 hours, and then half an hour they do arati with Guru Puja or Mangalarti song, whatever.
I do my mobile music. I follow that song
Hmm. Yeah.
instrument
Uh-huh.
that will do music.
Sorry, I could not hear it.
Fauzi,
I could
can
not
you
hear
play
you.
my music like
Now also you're not audible.
I play yes, Fauzi.
Huh.
Fauzi, in the morning I play morning program with my Hare Krishna.
Okay. हाँ हाँ
क्यों कर रहे? Hare Krishna.
हाँ हाँ. Yeah, you play the
Hare Krishna.
Mangalarti morning Guru Ashtakam song, right?
Yes, Fauzi. Yes,
हाँ.
yes, Fauzi. Like from any that yeah from
Hmm.
it has to come to full CRP. Then
Okay.
like, it is okay, Fauzi.
It is all right, but it's better if you can sing, because you also have to someday, let's say you become now senior, you receive initiation, now then you have to inspire others through your example. If not Arati, full Arati you may perform, at least offer some incense and chant the Guru Ashtakam yourself in your own mouth. Sometimes you can do the recording also, play the recording also, and sometimes you can chant it yourself. It will be a part of your training also.
Yes,
Okay, it will be good.
Hare Krishna,
Yes, Prabhuji,
Amritesh
you
Bro,
want to
Dandavad
tell
Pranam.
anything?
Yeah, so this
Bro.
I just want to raise a question on behalf of everyone.
हाँ,
Mm,
हाँ,
that this for taking initiation, the process is nicely explained here. 1 year preparatory period, then Prabhupada Ashray, then Diksha and Shiksha
hmm,
Guru
yeah,
Padashray, and then Harinam initiation.
हाँ,
So this 1 year preparatory period, that means it is like the probation period, right? So in this probation
हाँ,
period, you have to do engage in favorable devotional service, which is like any kind of service. Maybe you are cooking for Krishna, you are dressing up Krishna, or maybe you are trying to preach, helping other devotees to preach.
yeah.
Um,
Serving in
then
temple also.
serving in
If you go
temples
to
also.
temple on weekly or something else. Yeah,
Yeah. Then strictly following four regulatory principle, everybody understands. Chant 16 rounds a day for at least 1 year. That is necessary. At least that is minimum. And then attend full morning program if you're a temple resident. That is understood, which you have to do compulsorily. But if you are not a temple resident, also you should do attend morning program at home or Namhotta centers. So this Mangal Arati, which Mangal Arati whole program, like Guru singing Guru Ashtakam, offering some items to the deities or the photos of the deities you have at home or the altar, and then doing reading Sikshashtakam and all that. How important is that? This is my question. That can anybody say that I'm not doing all this, but it is fine? If somebody says like that, what is it good or it is bad? Okay,
if
I
somebody
don't do
asks
Mangal
how
Arati.
important it is.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Uh, it is important because, as we all know, that Guru Puja and Guru Ashtakam we sing every day to remind ourselves that how how in, how we have received this mercy of Guru, and to remember that our Guru is picking us up. How Prabhupada is so important, and like the meaning of the songs of Guru Ashtakam and Guru Vandana is uh, it reminds us of our of that we are disciples and Guru Maharaj is there, Prabhupada is there who is picking us up. So to remind ourselves, they are important. Also, in order to preach, we need to have these things. Like uh, if you have some classes at your place, sometimes you will also invite devotees for your place to to attend these programs so that they can get easily inspired. You must have seen that when we go to Mayapur also, how enthusiastic we become for the morning program, especially Guru Puja and this Mangal Arti. Because of the enthusiastic participation of the devotees, we also get inspired. Means there cannot be any devotee who does not get inspired by attending the morning program at Mayapur because of the devotees' enthusiastic participation. So if we participate enthusiastically, we can also inspire others in Krishna consciousness very easily through this part. Like we are now doing some congregation preaching in Bhubaneswar. So how much the philosophy is working, I am seeing that it is very less. But the more that is working is this arati part. The devotees, the Grihastha devotees, they are very much attracted with the arati. Like if we perform a Tulsi Arati, in comparison to a 2 hours beautiful class also, they become more happy with the Tulsi Arati or Guru Puja or Guru Ashtakam. If we do that, they become very inspired. And if they come sometime one time to temple, they also get inspired. Also for our own sadhana, like Prabhupada made this program of morning program so that those who are working, they can also follow a minimum standard throughout their life so that they don't get uh, they don't say that we didn't get time for chanting, we didn't read Srila Prabhupada books, we did not perform any arati at home. So at least some minimum things, if we do, then it will inspire ourselves also in our continuation of Krishna consciousness and also inspire others. We can easily inspire others also for coming to Krishna consciousness. Like it, with my minimum understanding, I can say this. Others can add or Siddharth Prabhu, what do you think? Is this
Yeah,
all right?
yeah. So, yeah. So I just want to give a conclusion to what you said, or
Uh,
rather summary, that minimum these things anybody should follow before taking initiation for at least 1 year. This is engaging in some favorable devotional service, strictly follow four regulative principle, not follow four regulative but strictly. Strict is the important part. And second is chant 16 rounds a day, that is very important. And then attending at least the Mangal Arati program, at home or at temple, whichever is feasible. If you are at home, you can we can do it at home, the minimum way whatever we can, but at least singing the Guru Ashtakam and Shiksha Ashtakam prayers, and chanting if possible in the morning. So I because I know lots of devotees who do it, who are grihasthas, and they do it very genuinely and very religiously they do it. So maybe initially it might be a little difficult, but actually it is not very difficult. And if you do it for at least 1 year, then you can think of initiation. If somebody wants to get initiation before 1 year, is it okay, Amritesh Prabhu, or it is not okay? What do you think? Like, what is your idea?
so
Like new devotee.
it is all right if they are started and they are committed and they are doing it.
Hmm.
It's all right. 1 year
Okay.
means we are seeing that if he is comfortable with that or not, along with his
Okay.
schedule.
Okay. Very good. So, if anybody has any question or comment regarding this particular topic, preparatory period, they can ask. Otherwise, we can go forward.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hmm.
Prabhuji, now sometime like this 1 year means altogether this is this much. How will take? How many years it will take to take the final Harinam initiation?
You see,
Because
now you
now,
are already attending. First of all, for attending IDC, this is required. For attending IDC, you must have done all this.
understood, understood,
So when we are doing IDC, it is understood that you are already doing. But if you are not doing, then start doing. That's what we are discussing here.
understood. Yes.
Mm.
Okay. And
Of
then
course, there are
Prabhupada Acharya.
yeah, Prabhupada Asra, it happens within that only. Before that 1 year only, you will have taken already Prabhupada Asra. And after a minimum of, then you will take Diksha Guru Padasra. So here it is that eh, after this 1 hour preparatory period also, some Diksha Guru have a minimum of 1 year and some have a 6 months. You may have to again stay under the shelter of that Guru Maharaj, and then you can receive initiation from him. So this is after this 1 year preparatory period and Propadasra. Propadasra is instantly, like whenever you start uh, following these principles and you chant and you understood Srila Prabhupada's position, then that is Propadasra. And then 1 year preparatory period is our regular practice for 1 year, and then you select who is your Guru Maharaj as per the box which you wrote. What are you looking for within your Guru? And then there may be process different for different Diksha Gurus, and in this way you will take the initiation. You will take initiation like that.
Understood, understood. Thank you.
And when you want to select, when you are already selected, when you have already selected your Guru Maharaj, all you have to do is you inform your Siksha Guru or your counselor, you can say. And once your counselor, by the way, I did not send the form. I will send the IDC form to in the group. Whoever are interested, they can fill up and send me back. And you can fill up. You take a printout and then you can fill it up in your pen only and take a photograph and send me. So after you are done with selection, then the temple authorities will send to Guru Maharaj about your initiation. The temple which you are connected or your Siksha Guru, he will send and talk about your initiation. So then comes your Harinam initiation. Once you are at shelter of Guru Maharaj's lotus feet for 6 months, then he gives you Diksha at the right time when he is coming or wherever he goes. So in this way we take Harinam initiation.
Hare Krishna. Dandavat Pranam
Yes,
Amritesh
Prabhuji.
Guru Prabhu. Prabhu, I,
Okay.
with your permission, if you give me permission, I just want to read all the points written under Diksha and
Okay.
Shiksha Guru Padashraya. I'll do it quickly.
Yeah.
So, okay, Diksha and Shiksha. I hope everybody has understood the preparatory period and Prabhupadashraya. It is not very difficult. So I will just read Diksha and Shiksha Guru Padashraya. So after a minimum of 6 months of following the above, one may select an ISKCON authorized Diksha Guru from amongst one's established Shiksha Gurus. Note that 6 months is the minimum period, and one may take as much time as required to make this selection. Okay. Second point is responsibility of candidates to choose Guru by the exercise of their own intelligence. Notify the local temple president or relevant authority. Take written examination issued by ISKCON authority. Receive a formal letter of recommendation from ISKCON authority. Receive permission from the selected Guru. Begin to worship that Guru and chant his pranam mantra, followed by at least the first of Srila Prabhupada's pranam mantras. In addition to taking instruction from one selected Diksha Guru, one continues to take instruction from one's established Diksha Gurus. Communicate to Guru and local authorities if one decides to aspire for initiation from another ISKCON Guru. Okay. Now, in this point, here it is mentioned that at least for 6 months we should follow the above mentioned uh, mm, activities, 1 year preparatory period, and then it is the minimum 6 month. And also, if you want to take little more than 6 months, you can take. The second is uh, selecting guru is your should be done with your own intelligence. This point is I specifically think it is everybody should understand. Don't select somebody because somebody told you that you should go for this guru. This happens a lot. We don't use our head at all. As Prabhupada said, we are all dull headed in Kali Yuga. So, but please use our head. Responsibility of selecting a guru is our own decision. Nobody should influence you. You should not listen to anyone. You can take advice, but don't get influenced. Very
Hmm.
important point. Use your
Like this
intelligence.
can be
This,
one inappropriate method also. Like
yeah,
you think
inappropriate
that
method.
my friend took initiation from ABC Maharaj, so I'll
Hmm.
also take initiation from ABC Maharaj. That's not a good
Yes.
reason to take initiation
Yeah.
from,
Yeah.
because
And
your friend takes from. Yeah.
yeah. And also, sometimes it happens that if you are following a particular Shiksha Guru, the Shiksha Guru also, it has been seen. That's why I'm saying it is not a new thing. The Shiksha Guru also enforces some rules to his, or the counselor enforces some rules to his counselees, that because I'm your counselor, you should take initiation from my guru. So this also, if it happens, you can reject this kind of instructions. That it is perfectly all right to reject such kind of instruction. If you are inspired from a particular Diksha Guru, you should go for it. You should not listen to anyone, but the inspiration should come from you, not from anybody else. Okay, now the third point: notify the local temple president or relevant authority. This point, I talk about this to all my devotee friends, that please get connected to the local temple. I told this to Nilesh Prabhu, I told this to Ashwini Prabhu, and I told this to whomever is connected to me, that uh, you should connect to a local temple, not hundreds of temples, just one temple, whichever is close by to your house. If it is a temple, if not temple, Namhatta center or congregation, like in Damodar, there is no temple, but there is a proper congregation. You get connected to the congregation or the temple if it is there, and you remain connected, because at the time of initiation you need their blessings and their help. If you are not connected, if you are just living like a anath ashram, then at the time of initiation you will not get any help from anybody. That's why connecting to a local temple is very important. It is not only for initiation, it is also for your spiritual development. If you are not related to the local temples, then what good you have done in your life? You should help the temple, you should assist the temple, and you should make the temple grow. So this is very important point, I believe. uh, and then examination happens, recommendation letter comes. These are all formalities which will happen automatically if you are connected to a temple. And then you should take permission from the Diksha Guru, because as I said earlier also, that Diksha is like a marriage. Both husband and wife should agree to the process. So Guru should also agree that I am ready to give you initiation, and Shishya should also be ready to take initiation. Then only the relationship is fructified. Otherwise, it is not a proper relationship, it is a one sided relationship. So Guru's permission, when you get, that time you are under the shelter and you can chant the pranami mantra of Guru. So this is the complete process of Guru Padashray. And I will just read with Ritesh Prabhu's permission this last 3 points. Harinam initiation: after you take shelter of your Guru, then at least for a minimum of 6 months period, one may accept Vaishnav Diksha, which is the first initiation. So after taking Guru Padashray, at least minimum 6 months, after that you can take Vaishnav Diksha according to your Guru's availability. The Guru is under no obligation to initiate a candidate. This we should always remember. We cannot force our Guru to give us initiation. The Guru is under no obligation to initiate a candidate. After initiation, one may accept additional Shiksha Gurus with the permission from one's Diksha Guru. So this is another important point. You can take as many Shiksha Guru as you want, but from the permission of your Diksha Guru. So if any of you have any question, please ask Amritesh Prabhu. He will clarify, because these points are like uh, what are techniques. So you should, if you
bullets.
have any,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Hmm.
please ask if you have any question.
Okay. By the time you think of any question, one point came into my mind. I heard earlier that sometimes devotees say at our home we did not we haven't practiced morning program. How can we do? We never managed. Or we can say that you see, we now if you calculate, there are many applications which can say you that how much time you spent on your mobile. Like I can see in my phone I use it for 6 hours approximately per day. So earlier, which used to be 9 hours or 10 hours sometimes. So I understood that I am giving more time to this gadget. And you also can calculate how much time you give for the gadgets, how much time you give for TV, how much time you give for internet, how much time you give for marketing, maybe which is not necessary so much, which you can do once a month if you are doing it once a week. I'm talking about like not food, other items. So these kind of things, if we can sort out at our own levels and our family levels, then we can really find out a lot of time and save time so that we can perform the morning program. And the chanting which we do late in the night, returning from office or while going to sleep, better if we can do it in the morning. What's wrong? It's a good practice after all. If you see, it will be very easy for you. So in this way, you can see that morning program attending in the morning, if you can practice, there's nothing like that in the personal sadhana. Obviously, when you will be having any counselor also, obviously some of you may not have already decided, but you must have for your spiritual life. And then he will also guide you how you can take to this morning program practice regularly. And yes, any other questions related to this thing? Because this is really important. Points are although very precisely written, but it has a deep meaning. Every point has a deep meaning. Any point is not clear here?
Prabhuji, clear, Prabhuji, no question, Prabhu.
Okay, okay, fine then.
What about Praveen Prabhu, Sahadev Prabhu,
Ramya Maharaj.
Ashwani Prabhu, and other devotees? Are you clear?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay, and
Okay.
Ashwani Prabhu,
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
it is clear, right? Okay,
Yes, Prabhuji.
okay. Okay, and Avnish Prabhu and Sonu Prabhu is with you, so it is fine. Anybody else? Everybody is clear? If you can't speak, you can at least write a message, yes or no, in the chat box, whether
Haribol
it is clear
Prabhuji,
or not.
Dana Pranam. All are clear Prabhuji. Thank
Very
you.
much. Hare Krishna, thank you very much. So I just, oh, Sadha Prabhu, is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji, there is a little question. Can I ask?
Yeah, please ask.
Hmm.
Prabhuji, someone who is coming like me, I know that I'm very new. One should try for take as soon as possible, or he must wait.
Sadha Prabhu, can you be little loud? We can't hear you. Little loud.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Is it
Yes.
Yeah.
fine, Prabhuji?
No,
Yes,
not
yes.
so fine.
Not so fine, but at least some your volume is very low for some reason.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, speak,
Yes, it's
speak.
better now.
Yes, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, for a new devotee like me, it's important to be take initiation. One should try to take initiation as soon as possible, or it's not mandatory, and or else one should wait, like when his counselor suggests to take it. What is the proper?
What, how, like for new devotees, obviously you have to wait at least 1 year. You can't take before 1 year. And another thing is, we already read that nobody is going to suggest who is going to be your Guru Maharaj. That only you have to decide. He may
No,
inspire
Prabhuji,
you in your spiritual life. Yeah.
Prabhuji, I'm not asking that choosing Guru. I'm asking after completing 1 year or anything, one should try to take initiation as soon as possible, or he will wait for the direction of his counselor.
Obviously, his counselor must say that he is now ready, and also you can wait. Here it is written minimum 6 months uh, is there, but you can take as much time as required to make the selection.
Okay. Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna.
Obviously, if
Yeah.
you are serious, then you will do it little fast also.
Mm.
So more importantly, if we are able to practice the four regulative principle chant the 16 rounds, then we should look for finding out who is our Guru Maharaj. Before we practice, we cannot find out definitely. So once we practice, we should constantly then aspire to know who is our Guru Maharaj, and then the process is there. Like we read that we have to look for certain things which we are looking for in our Guru Maharaj. And also, yeah, one more thing which is not written here, but Siddharth Prabhu also told me this many times, and it is very important that we need to pray Prabhupada that who is our spiritual master, he will guide you.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, that is very important. We should pray to Srila Prabhupada that please reveal our Guru Maharaj, and Prabhupada will guide, because this is the same thing which I have heard from His Grace Hemogiri Prabhu, that we should continuously pray to Srila Prabhupada so that he can show us who is our
Ah,
spiritual master. Very important. And just another yeah, and just adding to Sahadev Prabhu's question, that if somebody is practicing for at least 1 year, and if they have that kind of determination which Amritesh Prabhu said, then they can also approach their counselor and ask that, Prabhu, I am, or Mataji, I am practicing for so long, uh, uh, do you think I am eligible? Then the counselor will guide you, and also you can, through the counselor, you can approach a spiritual master. So if you think you are ready, you can approach your counselor. Sometimes counselor can also tell you that, Prabhu, you have been practicing for such a long, why don't you go for initiation? So both way can happen. And this point that you should notify local temple, please take it seriously. I request everybody
yeah.
mm, who have not taken seriously, please get connected to a temple, because all of you are from India. It is easier to get connected to a temple, uh, any temple, any ISKCON temple, whichever is close by to you, wherever you are staying, and whom you find from whom you find some shelter. Please get associate. uh, as I said, if you get connected to 1,000 temples, it will be difficult to manage. If you get connected to one temple, it will be very easier. So whichever temple is very close to your heart, and you can like, for I can talk for myself and Amritesh Prabhu, that if you ask me right now that which temple I am connected to, my answer is ISKCON Panihati in West Bengal. And if you ask this question to Amritesh Prabhu, obviously the answer is ISKCON Bhubaneswar. So if I ask this question to some of you, what will be your answer? That will actually show that whether you have understood this point. So I will not ask, but you have time. You can select. As some of you are staying in big cities, there are lots of temples like Delhi and Bombay. They have 4 or 5 temples in each city. So you can select any one of them, whichever you like. You can visit all of them, but whomever you like the most, you can select them, and you get connected to that temple's process. It is very important. It is one of the part of Sharanagati Gotrite Bharat, that you get connected to a temple, ISKCON temple. Please understand, it is ISKCON temple, not any other temple. So this is what I wanted to add. Is it important, Amritesh Prabhu, or it is not important? What do you think?
Yes, this is very important. Otherwise, you may just hang around and you may think that I have already decided my Guru Maharaj, I will take initiation, I'll become a devotee, but where will your position be? You will just float around. Because first we need
Hare
to,
Krishna.
your Guru Maharaj will ask you this question only when you approach him, that which temple you are connected to. First question he will ask you this, and then he will also not receive you if the local temple authorities do not give him a recommendation for you. Who is going to provide the recommendation? The local temple authorities through your counselor will only provide the recommendation for her renomination. So it is important both officially and also for our spiritual progress. Yes,
Hare Krishna.
Hare,
Ashwini Prabhu, you want to
Hare
add
Krishna.
something?
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji. So, Prabhuji, how to initiate this? Like by cooperating with temple. Uh, I'm not getting how, like how we can be connected with that temple, like deeply. Like we should
By rendering
visit
service there
regularly. That is
regularly.
one.
Yes, one
Yes,
thing,
Prabhuji.
get connected to some
Okay.
programs of the temple. Like if there are weekly programs or if there are some youth programs or congregation programs, if you can get connected to that, then you'll get connected to a devotee. And through that devotee, you will also get connected to the temple. So without getting connected to any program, it will be difficult. But for starting with, you can just visit temple for some weeks regularly, and then you find out what are the congregation programs held and where are they held, or youth programs where are they held, which day, what time, by whom. So in this way, you can get a lot of information, and after that, you select which will be suitable in place at like for your place and time also, which will be more suitable. So based on that, you decide which program you want to get connected.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, this way. And just one more thing to add, that like for Ashwini Prabhu and the devotees who are staying in Bombay, because in Delhi, I think they have five temples and several centers. So if you are if you have not decided which temple you are supposed to get connected to, at least visit all of them once. If you have not visited yet, maybe in future you can visit whichever temples, or when you visit the temple you will get kind of attraction towards the temple. And if some temple is very close to your house, then why to go to a far temple? That is also one point. If the Prabhupada always wanted local devotees to grow each temple. Like if I am in Kolkata and I am serving in Bhubaneswar, it doesn't look good, because I should serve the temple which is local to me. Then the temple will grow. So whichever temple is very close to you, you can go get connected there, attend programs, talk to devotees. Devotees will invite you for more programs. In this way, the relationship will develop, and then you get connected to them, render some service through your body, through your money, or through anything else, intelligence you can use to serve the temple. Ask them, can I do anything for the temple? In this way, you get connected to the temple, and a relationship will develop. And also you that temple, because it is a local temple, you will get spiritual guidance from them also. And you can select a counselor from there, or they can suggest you something, and they will guide you on a personal level, because they are physically present in front of you. But if you take guidance from somebody who is sitting in New York and you are in Delhi, it will not be a very person. Maybe in some level it will be personal, but if uh, physical attention is better than telephonic attention. And then another thing is, when you uh, go to the temple, and when you get connected, the devotees will also engage you in several services by which your spiritual development will happen. And then somebody can ask that some of us, uh, they are into transferable jobs. So someday they are in Bombay, someday they can be in Pune, someday they can be in Bangalore or other places. So in such cases also, whichever temple you are connected to right now, they can only give you the proper association in the next city. Like you are connected to somebody in Calcutta, they can guide you. When you go to Delhi, you can ask them that, Prabhu, I am transferring to Delhi, what can I do? So they will guide you to a temple in Delhi, because every city has ISKCON temple. And if you are going to some other city, from there only you will get the reference for the other devotees. Like you have seen so many devotees in Calcutta, they have shifted to Pune, so they did not have to suffer at all, because they got connected to the Pune devotees from Calcutta temple, and they shifted directly to the base. and they were happy there, because they, from one base in Calcutta, they went to the second base in Pune, and from there they went to Bangalore. So Bangalore, there are bases. They went to Chennai, they have bases there. So they went there. So that's why connection to a local temple is very important. uh, I hope everybody has understood, but if anybody wants to add, maybe Amritesh Prabhu or anybody else, you can add. Any question also you can ask. If no question, we can go further.
Okay,
Hare
fine.
Krishna,
Then.
Prabhuji.
Praveen Prabhu.
Hmm.
Yes, Prabhuji, may I just take question, sir? Okay, like, I'm a new devotee and I will take the time to take an initiative. But my question is that if in a family, if family is not following, they they require more time. So in that case, how devotee need to manage? Like, we have to take a support from
Uh-huh.
family, or if we are
Means
able
ଗୋଟେ
to.
ନାଇଁ ଏଟା
Hare Krishna.
Okay. So your question, I will just rephrase your question. You are saying that if a devotee is ready to get initiation, but his family members are not ready with him or her, then whether he should wait till the time the family members are ready to for initiation, or he should go for it alone. He or she should go for it alone. Is
Yes,
that your question?
yes, 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 yes,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
Amritesh Prabhu, can you answer this question? Hare Krishna, Amritesh Prabhu. Okay, I think Amritesh Prabhu has a call, but I will try to answer on his behalf by Srila Prabhupada's mercy. And okay, the thing is, normally it is expected that when a person is grihastha, that means married, it is expected that at least his wife should be ready to take initiation with him, or if the wife is ready, at least the husband should be ready to take initiation with her. It is expected, and it is a normal process in a Vedic philosophy, that husband and wife should take initiation together. However, for some reason, if the other partner, maybe wife or husband, is not ready to take initiation, and lots of time is passing because of that, then in such kind of extraordinary cases, the husband or the wife who are very serious in devotion, they can go alone also for initiation. It is not wrong, because in Srila Prabhupada's life also, if you have seen Abhacharan series, you have seen that Prabhupada requested his wife to take initiation with him, but she was not ready, so Prabhupada went for it alone. So that is also appreciable. But if both of them are practicing equally and they are subservient to each other, then it is very good if you go for initiation together, because then at least you will get some support from another devotee in your house. Amritesh Prabhu, are you free now?
I am free now.
So do you
Yeah.
want to add anything
So
to
he
this?
had a question. Okay, Praveen Prabhu had a question. So you
Hmm.
answered that obviously both can approach together, or else if the wife is not ready now, you can approach.
Yes. So hopefully that answers your question. Any other
Yes, yes,
question?
yes. Thank
Hare
you so
Krishna.
much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Any other question or comment? Okay, I think no question. So Amritesh Prabhu, please carry on. Sorry.
Okay. So we will read this paragraph. So this point we already read. We should not accept Guru suddenly out of fanaticism. Okay. Like immediately I saw him. Oh, what a wonderful person! I must take initiation from him. So not just that directly you, without listening to him, without being able to surrender to him, don't decide if he is your guru, or don't select. Meet together at least for 1 year is what the principle Srila Prabhupada is giving. In Hari Bhakti Vilas by Sanatan Goswami, it is directed that spiritual master and the disciple must meet together at least once for 1 year. So for 1 year, that's why written that 6 months you should take for deciding, so that the disciple may also understand that he is the person whom I can accept as my guru, and the guru also can see that here is a person who is fit for becoming my disciple. Then the business is nice. It's a business. Okay. And this point is very important. One must hear from him, hear him at least for 1 year. It's also from Srimad Bhagavatam lecture of Srila Prabhupada at Hawaii. So therefore, if the process is before accepting a guru, one must hear from him at least once. And when he's convinced that here is actually a guru who can teach me, then you accept him as your guru. Don't accept whimsically. Okay. So Prabhupada is again and again pointing the same thing. And as we discussed the last point, this point we already discussed. We should use our own intelligence, not that I talk to my friend and my senior, whoever, or my Siksha Guru whom he has taken from, I'll only take from them. There is nothing like that. So these are some of the points which we need to know in the selection. For us, like if you go to the next page, like this point, disciples will be careful to accept an Uttam Adhikari as a spiritual master. We don't have a doubt. We don't have a doubt because every devotee who is acting as guru on behalf of GBC, we don't need to see that he's a Uttam Adhikari. That's not our business. Because Gaur Govinda Maharaj says actually it's not that we select guru. Actually, it's the other way. We become sincere and the guru selects us. Like in a way, you can say that when we become serious, when we are constantly in touch with the ISKCON, we are regularly rendering our services in temple, and we are also engaged in some or other spiritual activities, maybe preaching or something else. So then when we are sincere, then we will see that automatically we'll be able to understand who is our Guru Maharaj. And if we just physically try who is our Guru Maharaj, who is our Guru Maharaj, then we'll not be able to understand. Because who is a Vaishnav, who that are we capable of understanding? Because we are material. We are more in the material zone now. And then how can we understand which is spiritual? Guru Maharaj or spiritual master is supposed to be spiritual. How can we understand something spiritual when we are in the material platform? We cannot. Like if like there is something which we can't touch, a mercury kind of thing. Can you understand mercury by just touching? You cannot understand because that is kind of a different in a plane, in a different realm. It is there. How can we understand? So first of all, we have to become spiritual and then pray proper, and then proper will tell us that who is our or one thing is that sometimes we think that we are connected to ISKCON since so many years. Why we are not able to get who is our Guru Maharaj? Obviously, your Guru Maharaj will be someone who is regularly visiting, who is regularly who is connected and a authorized person by the GBC. We don't need to think that there will be my Guru Maharaj will be somebody who is not in the list of spiritual masters of ISKCON. Definitely, he will be within the list, and more probably, he will be within the small list of the spiritual masters who are visiting your local temple, because Krishna will arrange like that. Suppose I had to take initiation from ABC Maharaj, and I got connected to ISKCON Bhubaneswar. Now, in ISKCON Bhubaneswar, ABC and XYZ Maharaj comes regularly. So definitely by Prabhupada's arrangement, most chances will be that from ABC and XYZ Maharaj, I will be able to decide who is my Guru, because that is that they are sent by Prabhupada now. But not necessarily that ABC and XYZ will only be my Guru Maharaj. There may be another MNL Guru Maharaj whom I am inspired from. There may be some case, but in general, it is like the local temple gurus, means the gurus who visit local temple. In general, they only become spiritual. Is it clear or it's confusing?
Hare Krishna. With your permission, can I add something, Amritesh Garu Prabhu?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna. Yeah, so I just want to relate one pastime, which you have also heard definitely, one of Srila Prabhupada's memory by His Holiness Jayadvaita Swami Maharaj. He said that when Srila Prabhupada was in Los Angeles, that time there was a person. There was a devotee, new devotee. He used to come to the temple, and he became very close to Srila Prabhupada. Like Maharaj said, that how close he has become, that when Prabhupada used to in Los Angeles temple, there is a garden. That garden is called Prabhupada Garden, because the devotees have made that garden for Srila Prabhupada himself, so that Prabhupada gets some pleasure by seeing the beauty of the flowers. So in that garden, Prabhupada used to give lectures.
अभी बस खत्म करो.
So when Prabhupada used to get up from his seat, this new
चल रहा
devotee, he got so close to Srila Prabhupada that he used to bring Srila
है.
Prabhupada's shoes, and he used to make Srila Prabhupada wear those shoes. Like Prabhupada, he used to touch Srila Prabhupada's feet, and he used to make him wear the shoes. And other devotees who are very senior, they used to think that, oh, this devotee is so fortunate that he's so closely associated with Srila Prabhupada, though he has joined just now, but Prabhupada has given him the uh, permission that he can touch Srila Prabhupada's lotus feet and make him wear his shoes. So devotees were very happy to see this new person is progressing. So one day, this person, I forgot his name. So this devotee, he when Prabhupada was there with some of his disciples, that time this new devotee, he told Srila Prabhupada that Prabhupada, I want to take initiation from you. Will you give me initiation? Then Prabhupada said that yes, I'll give you initiation, but you have to study my books. You have to learn from my books. You have to study them properly. And Prabhupada then said that if you come in sentiment, you will leave in sentiment. That means if you come thinking that, oh, Prabhupada is so nice, let me join, without understanding the philosophy, then you will leave also when Prabhupada will chastise you, because you'll think, oh, this person was so nice to me, suddenly he started chastising me, I will not take his association. But if you understand the philosophy that Prabhupada is the person who is going to connect me to Krishna, so no matter what, Prabhupada, if he loves me, he chastises me, he beats me, doesn't matter, he will always remain my eternal spiritual master, then you can be my real disciple. So when Prabhupada said like this devotee understood, but I think this devotee never got initiated by Srila Prabhupada, because the philosophy was not clear. So in our material life, we have a saying that love at first sight. That does not happen in spiritual life. That doesn't happen in material life also. Love at first sight is a myth. It is not a truth. It is a myth, and it is a false statement. But when you constantly hear from a spiritual master, and when you constantly listen to him, read his books, listen to his lectures, you will get attracted to him in due course of time. The initial attraction will be there. The first seeing, maybe you will get some attraction, but the major attraction will develop when you will hear more from that person. As you keep on hearing again and again from that spiritual master, you will get convinced that yes, I want to take initiation from this spiritual master. That's why hearing is an important part. And one example for that is Rukmani Devi. Rukmani Devi never saw Krishna after her birth. She never saw Krishna. She never saw Krishna in front of her. What she has done is that she only heard about Krishna from her friends, other devotees, and immediately means constantly hearing the glories of Lord Krishna, she decided that I will get married to Krishna, and she has sent a love letter to Krishna, maybe the first love letter in the history of mankind. But she has sent, uh, not by seeing Krishna, but hearing about Krishna. In the same way, so this is just an example that how you get attracted to your Guru Maharaj, by hearing from him. And the second is, I have recently heard one lecture of His Holiness Bhakti Vaibhav Swami Maharaj, a disciple of Srila Prabhupada. He revealed that he did not even see Srila Prabhupada at the time of his initiation. Means he saw Prabhupada's photo, but personally he never met Prabhupada. He joined ISKCON in 1971. By 1972 or 73, he received a japmala through parcel, and he received his name by a letter that your name is so and so, and I have given you initiation. Please start chanting on this japmala. So, and after 2 years, that means after initiation, he saw Srila Prabhupada for the first time. And this is not only one story. There are several Maharaj like Devamrit Maharaj, other Maharaj. They never saw Srila Prabhupada at the time of initiation also. They met him only after Srila Prabhupada gave them initiation, like long after the initiation. So through letter, they got initiation and they saw him late. So, but they got attracted to Srila Prabhupada not by his physical features. Maybe some part of it is there, but because they heard Srila Prabhupada's lectures and read Srila Prabhupada's book, they got attracted to Srila Prabhupada and they decided they will submit themselves at the service of Srila Prabhupada. So the very important way to select a guru is using your ears. Uh, uh, the same way is applicable for Krishna also. Krishna is also called Shrutekshati because he can be seen by your ears. In the same way, you can find who is your guru by using your ears. If you read his books or listen to his class, you will get attracted and you will get more convinced. As Amritesh Prabhu said, that it is not necessary that sometimes it becomes very easy that your Guru Maharaj is constantly visiting the place where you are staying. But if it is not there also, sometimes if he doesn't visit also, it doesn't matter. If you are hearing a guru's class for a long time and you are convinced, then you can approach that guru through the counselor or through the temple committee, and they will advise you how to go about it. But the process of selecting a guru starts from years. You have to hear constantly. First you have to pray to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada will guide you. Prabhupada will create some kind of attachment for a particular guru. And then when you constantly hear from him again and again, then you will get more convinced. And then finally you can approach your counselor and tell him or her that I am ready. This is the guru I would like to select. And then accordingly you can go about it. And if you have decided, if you are fully convinced, no matter what difficulty you get, you should try your level best. And rest also depends on the Guru Maharaj whether he or she is ready to give you initiation. So this is one thing I thought I will share, because Nilesh Prabhu once asked before the IDC class that how to select a Guru, Prabhu, and what is the process. So as we are already in the middle of the book, IDC book, I thought I will address this thing. But if Nilesh Prabhu or anybody has any more question about it, you can ask that, because I remember Nilesh Prabhu asking this question. That's why I thought I will address it. So, is there anything Nilesh Prabhu want to ask, or anybody else? Or maybe Amritesh Prabhu can add something to this. Hare Krishna. Can anybody hear? Okay, I can't see Nilesh Prabhu online, so maybe he is not here. Okay, Amritesh Prabhu, are you able to hear? Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhuji, your voice is audible. Hare Krishna.
Okay, so Amritesh Prabhu, can you hear?
Yes, Prabhuji, we can hear you. Hare Krishna.
Okay, I think Amritesh Prabhu is
Hare Krishna.
busy. He is not able to. He's. I think he is busy, or is he not there? I can't see Amritesh Prabhu.
His, his audio is not showing, Prabhuji, like in
Okay,
the
his audio is not
participant
showing. Maybe
section.
he's
If you
busy.
see,
So yeah, so maybe we can carry on. If there is any question, maybe you can ask. I hope there is no question, because if there is any question, you can ask. Anybody has any question? Okay, so because the screen share is done by Amritesh Prabhu, I cannot change the screen share. Yeah. Anybody wants? You want to ask anything?
Prabhuji, one doubt.
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhuji. Suppose, Prabhuji, I want to take initiation from uh, one guru, and I am listening his lectures from since last couple of months, like I'm trying to follow all the points mentioned earlier. So suppose he's not there now, so what will happen, Prabhuji? How to
He's not there means he left this
take
world,
the
something
action
like
now?
that. He has departed from the world.
Yes, Prabhuji. Yes, Prabhuji.
Okay. Oh,
Yes,
okay.
Prabhuji. So what could be our
Okay.
hmm,
So yeah, this is something. It is little sad. Sometimes it happens. Mm, for instance, in our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya also, Srinivas Acharya, he wanted to meet Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, but when he went to Puri, he found out Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Vrindavan. So he went for Vrindavan and he found out he has left for Puri. Again from Vrindavan, he went to Puri and he found Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has departed from this material world. So and then he was very upset. Then he went to Gadadhar Pandit, and Gadadhar Pandit, he wanted to learn Srimad Bhagavatam from him, but the Bhagavatam, all the ink, they used to read from a Bhagavatam which was written on palm leaves, but because of the tears of Gadadhar Pandit and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all the ink has been erased from the Bhagavatam. So Gadadhar Pandit told him, "Can you bring a new copy of Bhagavatam? Then we can read together." So he went to Bengal to collect a new copy of Bhagavatam. By the time he reached back to Puri, Gadadhar Pandit also left this material world. So it was a very sad thing. However, he also was very broken hearted because of all this incident. But finally, by the instruction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through his dream, he understood that it was necessary. So finally, he actually understood the process, and he also got initiated by his Guru Maharaj, which is Srila Gopal Bhatta Goswami. And if somebody is already inspired from from a spiritual master in ISKCON, and by some chance, by Krishna's desire, that spiritual master has left the world, then you have to again actually select another living guru, because without living guru, initiation cannot be done. So the process will start again, but don't I know it is little bit sad, and it is a very disturbing incident, but we have to understand that Krishna knows better. So if Krishna has decided it, that means maybe Krishna has selected some other guru for us. So we have to accept the fact. And also one thing we should understand, because Jayapataka Maharaj has said recently, that if you have selected a guru in your heart, which Amritesh Prabhu also told me a few months back, that if you have selected a guru in your heart, and you are convinced that you should take initiation from him, then you should not waste time. You should approach immediately. Don't waste time, because if you spend more time concocting that whether I should take or not take now, or after 1 year or 2 year, then this kind of things can happen, that Guru Maharaj will depart, and then you will be heartbroken. So if you have decided, you should not waste a single moment. As soon as you have decided, you should immediately approach the Guru, and you should uh, uh, submit yourself and request for his mercy. So if the Guru gives you mercy, very good. Otherwise, you can try more in this way. So does that answer your question, Ashwini Prabhu?
Roji, thank you so much for answering very nicely. But one question is there, Roji. Like, suppose now after departure of that Guru Maharaj, if I'm starting afresh,
Hmm.
uh, is it feasible, Roji, to like approach instantly, because we have to follow all the
Yeah,
instructions, whatever
yeah.
we have to.
If you are chanting 16 rounds minimum, you can approach, because you have a probation period for 6 months. After taking shelter, also you have 6 months time to practice more nicely. But at least wait for the time you are completing 16 rounds, because if you are not chanting 16 rounds, then there is no point of approaching. That is what is written in the book also, right? That if you are at least chanting 16 rounds,
Yes,
then you
Roji.
can approach a spiritual master immediately. Is that okay?
Yes, Roji.
Okay. Okay. Amritesh Prabhu has sent a message that he has to wind up. So maybe we can end today and we'll meet again on Tuesday. So Amritesh Prabhu, you can say the prayers and end the thing or whatever you want to discuss because today it is already late, I believe. Hare
Yeah, I
Krishna.
think everybody discussed what everybody is clear on these two important topics of selection of guru and also the first chapter which we read about. But now this initiation vows is also something which you all should know, and this is our discussion for the next session. This is also very important. I request everybody to please go through all the passages, because if you don't go through, then the course will remain incomplete. And the assignment, if you see in the page number 3 or 4, is there. You have to submit that, because that is a part of the course also. That's why better if you can read and go through the topic, it is better. And sorry, next time we will start from the lesson 7. Is it all right? Any questions you can write down, and in the beginning on Tuesday we will take it. Okay.
Yes. So this
Okay.
Prabhu, one small question before you leave.
Yeah.
This assessment. So
Mm.
assessment has 20 question. You want us to write the answer of all 20 questions or few questions?
Yeah, that
Uh,
has to be all. That has to
like
be all.
8 and 9, page number 8 and 9, right?
You have to write all.
So is there any word limit, like 100 words,
No,
200 words?
no word limit. You can write in your own words.
But if we make it small, is it okay, or we have to
Yeah,
write
all right.
essays?
No, it's
Okay,
if it's small also, all right.
okay, 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 okay. Good, good, good. Thank you, thank you.
Okay. So if everybody is okay, then shall we end the call? Then
Yes,
on
yes.
Tuesday. Okay then.
Tuesday. Hmm.
Okay then. So Mancha Kalpatarvasya Kupasindhivyacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo
पतितानां पावनेभ्यो
Koti
वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः
Srila
वैष्णव
Prabhupada
वृंद
ki
की
jai.
जय
Gaur Premanande.
जय
Hari Hari Bol.
Thank you all very
Hare
much. Thank you,
हरे
Siddharth Prabhu. Hare
All the
Krishna
best.
Prabhu.
All the
Hare
devotees.
Krishna.
हरे
Thank you
कृष्ण
so much, Prabhuji.
हरे कृष्ण
Hare
दंडवत
Krishna.
प्रणाम प्रभु
Dandavad
Pranam.
Pranam.